When do you start your own recruiting business? Welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter. And if you haven't yet seen this channel, it is every Thursday at noon, and it is about making you the Millionaire Recruiter, all right? Because you can do it. It is an amazing industry. And here's something that I actually want to talk about this week. I was going to do something else, but I was inspired just right now, so I had to do it. This video is about when is it time to really start your own recruiting business. So I've had a lot of people go on to our site and go through our e-course. If you didn't know, I have a 3-hour e-course on themillionairerecruiter.com. Definitely check it out. It trains you just like I would train you if I was right here in front of you. But everyone goes, okay, but now I want to open my own recruiting business. All right. As much as I think that is awesome, I have had mine for actually, it's going to be 10 years in June. So that's super exciting. I can't even believe it. Yes, you should have your own recruiting business, but there's definitely steps and things you have to accomplish first before just jumping into it. Now keep in mind, I did just jump into it, but there is things that I had actually checked out first off my list. So number one, you must be a full desk recruiter. What does that mean? By the way, if you don't know what that means, you're not ready. Full desk recruiter is you have to work with the client and the candidate. Remember, the client is the company. The candidates, of course, are the people that you are filling that role for the client. Number two, you have to actually be the top biller full desk recruiter. What does that mean? Of course, that means you are the best in the room. You are bringing in the most money. That means you are really good at what you do. Okay. Number three, you have zero fear of handling all aspects of business. You have so many things that you don't even realize someone does as a business owner. I'm going to give you just one example. I'm opening up a new office, which is super exciting, yay! But I had a business partner before. He has been with me for a while, but I've been in my same office. Well, he handled IT stuff that I'd never handled before. So I had to call and do things I knew nothing about. There's a constant learning curve. So there's gonna be lots of things that one, you don't know about, or two, maybe you don't even like doing. There's lots of things that I don't like doing even as an owner, but the fact of the matter is you have to do it. So think about that. All right, number four, you have to have some kind of money, saved or as like some backup, even if it's a credit card. So if you are currently working on commission, maybe you don't know this. A lot of people don't know this. When you leave your job, you don't just get a check the next day. Like if you're working at a restaurant, they're actually required, to give you that last check. At a commission job, they are not. You are not getting that money until that contract, that deal you made, is fulfilled in full, meaning that guarantee, which basically we guarantee people from 30 to 90 days. So depending on your contract, you're not getting that money. So don't count on that money. You have to have some kind of money to just cover your basic living expenses. You can work out of your house at first, but you need living expenses. That's not something you want to worry about. Number five, you have no other fallback plan. Now you might think, well, isn't that the same thing as zero fear? No, meaning that there's nothing else you are going to do. You are not going to be like, oh, okay, well, in case this doesn't work out, X, Y, Z doesn't happen, then I'm gonna do this. No, there is no tolerance for failure. You are not gonna fail, you are gonna succeed. And once you finally have that in your mind and you're not worried about anything else, the only thing you are worried about is succeeding, then you are ready. Okay, so those are my top 5 things that you absolutely have to answer yes to. Now, a little quick background about myself. I was a recruiter for almost 2 years before I took the plunge, and I was a top biller and I knew what I was doing. Now, I wasn't perfect and I definitely didn't think things through totally, but I have had a crazy roller coaster of learning, and luckily that I have succeeded. And like I said, it's gonna be 10 years, super exciting, but you have to take those first initial steps, and I'm not all about taking baby steps and making sure, oh, you're ready and coddling. That's not what it's about. It's just being realistic. You have to be really good at what you do in order to succeed on your own. I would love to help. I would love to hear about your story. And you know what? Yes, I am going to come out with a separate e-course on exactly the steps on how to start your own recruiting business, because that, I tell you, I've been asked so many times. That's just what inspired this video in general, because I have found that a lot of people aren't quite there yet. So let me help you. I want you to be the next millionaire recruiter. So all right, like, subscribe. I will see you every Thursday at noon. And don't forget to at least check out that first module on the e-course, themillionairerecruiter.com. All right, now remember, money is the vessel that takes you to where you want to go and do the things that you want to do. So go make it. See you next Thursday.